his face on it, he's never going to be able to do anything. Get too close and you can still get no-scoped. I learned that the hard way too. But another champion that has actually been functioning maybe medium to close range, Skye. The smoke screen change. This is also something that you kind of spoiled a little bit, but the biggest thing, it no longer interferes with enemy line of sight.
Yes, so this was really important. It cleans up some of our game space clarity too, which is always a really nice add, nice polished element, kind of attributed to like the hunt level efforts, right? Where you're not just going to have these persistent, spammable VFX volume just in your face all the time. So as you can see here, we've lowered the VFX to the floor. They're not as much in your way. And now, if you're an enemy standing in this, doesn't affect who you can and can't see. It was just this weird rules that didn't have any clear, I guess, notions or feedback around it. Now, what Smoke Bomb is for Skye is essentially kind of like a safe haven. What it's going to do to her is every second or so reapply stealth to her. So she's going to be able to play in and around her smoke screen and have a lot more survivability. And this synergizes really well with her cards that amplify what her smoke screen does and the benefits it gives her, such as healing, such as increased movement speed, and even the cooldown and duration of the smoke screen as well. All of these things are far more impactful now that the base ability is stronger. So if you take the healing vapors, right, every time it re-stealths you, it's also going to reapply that healing thing. So Skye is much more efficient at self-sustaining, needs less babysitting, which is her problem, right? Because she doesn't have those large displacement, like quick movement abilities to like dodge roll, dash, blink, etc. But now she has a very trusty defensive thing on her Q. Whereas before, it was something that like we put damage on it on a talent. We like made some obscure rules over who you can and can't see in it. But now it's like, I throw this at my feet, I can stand in it and constantly be re-stealth, constantly be safe, wait for my other cooldowns to tick down, time my strikes out of it. You can even weave your shots in between the stealth applications because it has that pace, right? It's like every second or so, it's going to re-stealth. So I can go stealth, poison bolts, brr, stealth, reposition, open up, re-stealth, reposition, open up. Like, it opens up a whole new world of gameplay for Skye.
And it's going to make it so, like you said, not going to block vision. So I know there's been countless times where, like, if you're playing support, right, and you have a smokes bomb thrown on your front line or something, they're completely out of vision. You can't
no longer does that.
So you can still see them, but at the same time, it's giving Skye a whole new capability of play style that can come through. Again, another one that I'm really excited to see how it takes effect.
The thing we haven't talked about yet is, so we took out the talent, like I just mentioned, where you're like throwing your smoke bomb on people to deal damage, because now doesn't quite make a lot of sense. Now what that talent does is it is a healing field for your allies. You can run support Skye.
That is going to be something I'm actually incredibly excited to see.
It's not a low amount of healing either.
There are lots of balance changes. Make sure to read the patch notes because we are not even covering close.
Yes, to this one is integral though, and
close to all of it.
Just like again, another whole new world of potential for Skye.
There is
definitely check it out.
So much, and again, that is worth mentioning. Right, we have technically 30 minutes left, although just a couple